Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about the nature of Christ with a couple of verses from John and Colossians. In the beginning was the Logos, and the Logos was with God, and the Logos was God. All things came into being through him, and without him not one thing came into being. For by him all things in heaven and on earth were created, things visible and invisible, whether thrones or dominions or rulers or powers, all things have been created through him and for him. So these two statements are both saying that Christ played a role in creation, but what exactly is it? Christ is not the creator. That's a role we typically assign to God the Father. Instead, both John and Paul are saying that everything was created through Christ. He's the instrument by which all things were created. We even see this more in the word that John uses for the pre-incarnate Christ, logos. Right? Word is how that word is usually translated. And that is one possible translation. And in fact, you go back to Genesis 1, how does God create? By the spoken word. And logos, however you want to say it, can also refer to, it can mean idea or logic, right? That's where we get the English word from that. And so you could say that Christ is the logic of the universe, what makes it run properly. To put it in modern computer terms, Christ is the operating system of the cosmos. So, if you want to know how the world is supposed to operate, look to Jesus Christ. And so we can ask, well, why is the world so messed up? Well, it's because we're trying to run it in the wrong ways. We're using the wrong software, the software of violence, and we've downloaded the virus of sin and death. So the cross of Christ both deals with this virus and shows us the pattern by which we can find actual abundant life. It seems illogical to the systems of the world, and often to us too, but God's creation will only run properly when we live like the self-emptying slaughtered lamb. How it's created is how it's meant to work.